Hello everybody, I'm Brian Collins, your listing guru of California. Today, though, we've got a fun little deal here. I love my Canon. I love that it does video. I love pretty much everything about it. I love the way that it takes pictures. I do wish it was a full frame, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. But the video on it is really shaky, and unless it's sitting in a tripod, which is great, I really wanted to get a stabilizer, but I really didn't want one of those huge, Ronin gimbals. I mean, granted, they're ridiculously expensive, so I went with a little cheaper option. This one was less than $50. This is the SUTEFOTO. It is a gimbal stabilizer, handheld stabilizer. It is weighted, and so I'm gonna give it a shot. This pretty much is what it came. It came with this, which is this guy right here, and this is all. You're able to balance it out, and it came with the case. That's pretty much it. It's very simple. It's got a nice foamy grip right here. These weights. The weights down here are removable. There are two small 100-gram weights and one, I think, 200-gram weight. So you have a total of 400 grams, and then there's two sets, so there's a total of 800 grams. So I've never actually hooked my camera up to this, so I'm gonna see how this goes. I imagine that they give you the two here, maybe one for your camera and one if you have a super heavy lens of some sort. There's two different mounts here for your camera, and I imagine that they work in conjunction with this guy right here to slide left and right, and then this way, to slide forward and backwards again. So more just all in the name of balance. Okay. So it does seem to be leaning a little bit on the forward side. Down a little bit. This is really the only instruction. This is really the only sheet that came with it, and it's more of just highlights and features. This also drops down so that you have even more leverage, I guess. So like right now, it's definitely off to the side. So I'm going to move this all the way over here. So really it just, I guess, comes down to being able to find the proper balance. So I'm gonna have to try and see how this works out. I mean, this is definitely a figuring out the balance game. Okay, so. Alright, so it looks like I've got a pretty okay, well I guess maybe I do want it to be because when I turn it's pretty much swings back, but I mean there's still definitely some wobble.
What to do, tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light, just give me the green light.
So, after much fooling around, it was determined that I had overweighted the bottom and the this little thing was too long, but I feel like with the 200, two 200s on there, it was a pretty good balance for the weight. It's really just comes down to fiddling with it. But yeah, that's about it. That is a pretty awesome stabilizer. I feel like it'll come in handy. But, I mean, $50, I can have a stabilized DSLR, and this also works for the GoPro, for phones, like any tripod, any mount that you got on there, you can put in there. And it's, so it works for everything. Obviously, you'll need a lot less weight for those things. But highly recommend it. Link in the description below. Yeah, it's a good time. All right, well, that's it for me today. All right, everybody. See you later.